If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still do a few simple things that most people overlook, you might just be a rare gem. Someone with a real shot at living to 100 and doing so with grace, independence, and vitality. We often hear that aging means slowing down, giving things up, or accepting decline as inevitable. But that's only part of the story. In reality, many older adults continue to live full, active lives well into their later years, not because of luck or perfect genetics, but because of how they move, think, rest, and engage with the world around them. In this video, we're going to walk through 8 surprisingly simple actions that can serve as strong indicators of your long-term health and longevity. These aren't complicated medical tests or high-intensity workouts. They're everyday actions like standing up from a chair, walking at a steady pace, and remembering conversations. Yet each one says a lot about your physical strength, mental sharpness, balance, and overall well-being. If you can still do most of these things, you're not just aging well, you're thriving. And if there's 1 or 2 areas where you've noticed a decline, don't worry, it's never too late to make small changes that bring big improvements. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, get comfortable, and let's take a closer look at what your body might already be telling you that you've still got what it takes, not just to live longer, but to live better. 1. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. It might seem like a small thing, but the ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands is a powerful sign of strength, balance, and independence, especially as we get older. Think about the last time you sat in your favorite recliner or got up from the kitchen table. Did you rise smoothly using only your legs? Or did you have to push off with your hands or rock forward a few times? Many people don't even notice when this ability starts to slip, until getting up becomes a struggle. Standing up without hand support shows that your lower body muscles, especially your thighs, hips, and core, are still strong and working well together. It also speaks volumes about your balance and coordination. These are key to preventing falls, which are one of the leading causes of injury for older adults in the US. Take Harold, for example, a 77-year-old from Ohio. One day he realized he was pushing off the arms of his chair more than usual. At first he brushed it off, but after a minor stumble in the yard, he decided to take action. With the help of a physical therapist, Harold started doing light leg exercises like seated knee lifts and mini squats just a few minutes a day. Within a couple of months, he was back on his feet, literally standing up with no hands and no hesitation. The great news? You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. A sturdy kitchen chair and a little consistency are all it takes. Small efforts each day can help maintain or even rebuild this simple but essential movement. So next time you stand up, pay attention. If you can do it without using your hands, take pride. It's more than just a movement. It's a sign your body is still strong, capable, and ready for many more years ahead. 2. You can walk at a brisk pace without feeling winded. One of the clearest signs that your heart and lungs are still in great shape, you can walk at a brisk pace, say 3 to 4 miles per hour, without needing to slow down or stop to catch your breath. It's not about how far you walk, but how well you walk. If you can head out for a 10 or 15-minute walk around the block and maintain a steady, purposeful pace without feeling winded, you're already doing better than many others your age. This kind of walking requires solid cardiovascular health, lung capacity, and muscle endurance. It means your heart is pumping efficiently, your lungs are getting enough oxygen to your body, and your muscles are strong enough to keep you moving. Research has shown that walking speed, especially in older adults, is closely linked to longevity. Simply put, the faster you can comfortably walk, the longer and healthier you're likely to live. Let's take William, 74, from Tennessee. He loved morning walks at his local park, but he started noticing he was slowing down, not by choice, but because his breathing felt heavier after just a few blocks. Rather than give in to the slowdown, William began timing his walks, gradually pushing himself to increase his pace just a little more each week. After a month or so, not only was he back to walking briskly, but he also noticed more energy throughout the day and better sleep at night. The best part? You don't need any special gear or training. A good pair of walking shoes and a bit of motivation are all it takes. Whether you're strolling through the mall, walking the dog, or heading down the driveway to grab the mail, if you can keep a solid pace without running out of breath, take it as a big win for your health. So go ahead, stretch those legs, pick up the pace, and walk with confidence. Your heart, lungs, and future self will thank you. 3. 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. It might not sound like a big deal, but if you can stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds without wobbling or grabbing onto something, that's a serious indicator of long-term health and independence. Balance is one of those skills we don't think much about until it starts to go. But maintaining your balance is crucial as you age. It helps prevent falls, which are one of the leading causes of injuries among older adults in the U.S. According to the CDC, millions of seniors end up in the ER each year due to falls, many of which are preventable. When you balance on one foot, your brain, muscles, inner ear, and nervous system all have to work together. It takes coordination, core strength, and awareness of your body's position, what doctors call proprioception. If any of these systems begin to weaken, your balance is one of the first things to be affected. Take Frank, 76, from Wisconsin. One morning while putting on socks, he realized he was leaning heavily on the bed to keep from tipping over. That moment was a wake-up call. Frank started adding simple balance exercises into his daily routine, standing on one foot while brushing his teeth or doing gentle side leg lifts while holding the kitchen counter. Within a few weeks, his balance improved noticeably, and so did his confidence in daily movement. Want to test yourself? Stand next to a sturdy chair or countertop, lift one foot about 6 inches off the ground, and try to hold it there for 10 seconds. If you can do it without support, that's fantastic. If not, don't worry. Balance can be rebuilt at any age. Improving balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about keeping your independence, moving with confidence, and continuing to enjoy the activities you love, whether that's gardening, golfing, or dancing at your granddaughter's wedding. So, next time you're waiting for the microwave or brushing your teeth, lift one foot and take pride in the strength and stability that movement represents. 4. You can get down to the floor and back up without assistance. It might not be something you do every day, but the ability to get down to the floor and back up again without help is one of the strongest signs that your body is aging well. This movement combines flexibility, coordination, muscle strength, and confidence, all key components of long-term independence. As we age, many people begin avoiding the floor entirely, not because they can't get down, but because they're unsure they'll be able to get back up. That hesitation alone can lead to reduced mobility over time. Think about the last time you dropped something or played on the floor with your grandkids. Did you pause before kneeling down? Did you need furniture or someone's arm to help you get upright again? If not, that's a great sign. You're maintaining a high level of functional strength and joint mobility. Joseph, 78, from Arizona, had this very experience when his grandson asked him to play a board game on the living room carpet. He realized he was hesitant not because he didn't want to play, but because getting back up felt daunting. That moment pushed him to start working on gentle exercises like kneeling, squatting, and using his core to push up from low positions. With consistent practice, he regained both his strength and his confidence. Want to try it yourself? Find a safe space near a sturdy chair. Slowly lower yourself to a seated position on the floor, then see if you can rise back up without grabbing onto anything. If you can, excellent. If not, that's okay. Improvement is absolutely possible with basic stretching and strength-building movements. Being able to comfortably get up from the floor isn't just a party trick, it's a meaningful measure of your physical resilience. It means your joints are mobile, your muscles are strong, and your coordination is still sharp, all critical for staying active, independent, and safe. So don't shy away from the floor, embrace it. Your body will thank you. 5. You can carry a heavy bag without struggling. Whether it's bringing in a bag of groceries from the car, lifting a full laundry basket, or carrying a small suitcase through the airport, these everyday tasks tell us a lot about our physical strength and endurance. If you can still carry a heavy bag without struggling or needing to pause, that's a clear sign your muscles are working well and your body is aging strong. This isn't about bench pressing 100 pounds, it's about functional strength, the kind that helps you stay independent and self-sufficient. Carrying even 10-15 pounds comfortably requires good grip strength, upper body endurance, and solid core support. In fact, studies show that grip strength alone is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. Why? Because it reflects the overall condition of your muscles, nervous system, and circulation. People with strong grip and lifting ability tend to stay more active, experience fewer injuries, and recover faster when illness strikes. Take Richard, 75, from Kansas. He'd always done his own shopping, but one day he realized he was setting the grocery bags down halfway up his front steps. It wasn't the bags, it was him. That moment made him reevaluate his routine. He started doing light resistance exercises at home, like carrying small hand weights, doing wall push-ups, and even squeezing a stress ball to improve grip. In just a few months, Richard found those grocery bags weren't a challenge anymore. I want to see how you're doing. Next time you bring in groceries, notice how your body responds. Are you shifting weight awkwardly, or do you feel in control? Can you carry the bags comfortably from the car to the kitchen without stopping? Being able to carry weight with ease isn't just practical. It's a signal that your muscles are engaged, your energy levels are solid, and you're still physically capable of handling life's everyday demands. So, lift with confidence. Every strong step you take is another stride toward a longer, more independent life. 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without needing to stop. If you can still climb a flight of stairs around 10 to 12 steps without having to pause and catch your breath, you're doing better than you might think. In fact, this one everyday task reveals a great deal about your heart health, lung capacity, muscle strength, and endurance. Stairs are a natural stress test. Each step requires your legs to push your body upward, your heart to pump harder, and your lungs to deliver more oxygen. If any one of these systems is struggling, it usually shows up on the stairs first. Many people begin to avoid stairs as they get older, choosing elevators or escalators instead. While that may feel easier in the short term, consistently avoiding stairs can lead to a gradual loss of strength and stamina, making it even harder to tackle them down the road. Let's look at George, 73, from Pennsylvania. He used to take the stairs at his local community center without thinking twice. But over time, he started opting for the elevator, telling himself he was just being cautious. One day, while visiting a friend's 2-story home, he realized he was out of breath halfway up the staircase. That moment was a wake-up call. George made it a goal to take the stairs once a day, starting slow, then building up his pace. Within a few weeks, he was climbing with confidence again. Want to see where you stand? Try walking up a standard flight of stairs at a steady pace. If you can reach the top without needing to rest or feeling winded, that's a strong sign of cardiovascular fitness and muscular endurance. Being able to climb stairs easily means your heart is strong, your lungs are functioning well, and your body is still capable of handling physical demands, all critical for a long, active life. So the next time you see a staircase, don't shy away. Take it as a sign of strength and a chance to keep building toward a healthier future. 7. You can remember recent conversations and events clearly. Being able to recall what you had for dinner last night, the details of a recent phone call, or the name of a new neighbor might seem like everyday things, but they're actually powerful signs that your brain is staying sharp. As we age, it's common to forget where we put the car keys or take a little longer to find the right word. But when you can still hold meaningful conversations, remember recent events, and stay organized without major difficulty, that's a strong indicator of healthy cognitive function and a predictor of long-term quality of life. Mental sharpness isn't just about memory, it reflects the overall health of your brain, blood flow, nervous system, and emotional well-being. People who stay mentally engaged tend to have lower risks of cognitive decline and conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's. Take Paul, 79, from Michigan. While many of his peers were forgetting appointments or struggling with names, Paul remained as mentally alert as ever. He read the newspaper daily, worked crossword puzzles, stayed active in his church group, and even took up learning basic Spanish for fun. Without realizing it, Paul was giving his brain the regular workouts it needed to stay strong and flexible. If you want to do a quick self-check, try this. Can you remember what you had for dinner 2 nights ago? What did your neighbor say during your last chat? Can you name the current month without hesitation? If yes, that's a great sign your mind is still running strong. Keeping your brain healthy doesn't require high-tech tools or fancy apps. Reading, socializing, learning new hobbies, and staying curious all contribute to mental resilience. Even daily walks, which improve blood flow to the brain, can make a big difference. Your ability to remember and engage isn't just about staying with it. It means you can continue making decisions, connecting with loved ones, and enjoying life on your own terms. So the next time you recall a small detail with ease, smile. Your brain's doing great, and your future self will thank you. 8. You sleep well and wake up feeling refreshed. If you're waking up in the morning feeling rested, alert, and ready to take on the day, that's not just a good start. It's a powerful sign your body is functioning well and aging in a healthy way. As we grow older, many people assume poor sleep is just part of the aging process. While sleep patterns do shift over time, regularly waking up groggy, tossing and turning all night, or relying on naps to get through the afternoon could be signs that something deeper is going on. But if you're still getting 6.5 to 8 hours of solid sleep and waking up without an alarm or sluggishness, you're in rare company, and your body is likely doing an excellent job of repairing, recharging, and resetting overnight. Quality sleep plays a major role in nearly every aspect of health. It boosts immune function, supports brain health, improves heart function, helps regulate weight, and even contributes to better emotional balance. In short, when you sleep well, everything else works better. Roger, 74, from Oregon, started struggling with frequent nighttime wake-ups and feeling drained in the mornings. At first, he thought it was just part of getting older. But after adjusting a few simple habits, cutting back on caffeine after 2 p.m., sticking to a regular bedtime, and making sure his room was cool and dark, his sleep improved dramatically. Within weeks, he was waking up feeling sharp and energized again. Want to assess your sleep health? Ask yourself, do you fall asleep within 20 to 30 minutes of lying down? Do you wake up naturally without an alarm? Do you feel clear-headed and alert in the morning? If you answered yes, that's a great sign your internal systems are in sync. That great sleep is one of the body's best natural medicines. If you're sleeping soundly and waking up refreshed, take it as a signal that your body is aging gracefully and is well prepared for many more good mornings to come. If you've recognized yourself in several or even all of these 8 signs, give yourself a well-deserved pat on the back. You're not just aging, you're thriving. Being able to move with strength, maintain balance, think clearly, sleep well, and stay active in daily life says a lot more about your health than any number on a calendar. These signs are proof that your body and mind are still working in harmony, a combination that greatly increases your chances of living not just longer, but better. Of course, none of us are perfect. Maybe there were 1 or 2 areas where you thought, that's not me yet, and that's okay. The beauty of these signs is that every one of them can be improved with small, consistent effort. Strength can be rebuilt, balance can be trained, sleep can be reset, and memory can be sharpened. Remember, aging well isn't about turning back the clock, it's about moving forward with intention, awareness, and purpose. You don't need extreme workouts or expensive treatments. Often it's the simple things, a daily walk, stretching while watching TV, reading a new book, or choosing the stairs over the elevator that make the biggest difference over time. So take a moment to reflect. Which of these signs are already part of your life? And which one will you start working on today? You have more strength, wisdom, and resilience than you may realize. Keep moving forward, stay curious, and continue taking care of the incredible body and mind that have carried you this far. Here's to more years of health, joy, and independence, one strong step at a time. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these signs resonated most with you? Leave a comment below and share one insight you're taking with you today. Your thoughts truly matter and help us create content that speaks to your experience. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for spending your time with us today, and we hope to see you back for our next video. Until then, take care and keep shining.